Heyo everybody, Haku here with my read-through for the next 4 chapters of Beastars, and this time around we've got Beastars chapters 13, 14, 15, and 16. The last 4 were really good, probably my favorite set of chapters yet, because we got a lot more into the characters for not only Lugosi, but for some of the side characters too. Well, I guess just Haro and Louis. I always go back and forth and bring this up every time. I try not to. I really do, but I always get confused and have to say both Louis and Louis. Yeah, we got more information on them, and it ended at this really good spot where they had just finished putting on the play Adler, and Louis gave it his all even though he was injured, and he collapsed at the very end, and that's where we ended chapter 12. And chapter 13 is called Yin Yang Stripes. So I'm not sure if that's going to be talking about a new character, because for some reason hearing Yin Yang made me think of pandas. I don't know, it's just maybe a cultural association that is always in everything. But stripes, maybe it's something to do with the zebra, and the zebra is the female lead, so maybe that character is going to get some development, or maybe the tiger guy that we've seen a bunch. He even argued with Lugosi once. So either way, let's go ahead and start reading. Chapter 13, Yin Yang Stripes. And we see in the first panel some of the... We were introduced to a lot of these characters, but I do not remember their names. I'm going to need to go back through and reread and try to memorize some of these characters' names, because I think it would help out the read through a lot if I remembered a lot of them. But just hearing them once and then not focusing on them makes it difficult. But yeah, we have the pelican director guy and the tiger there. Then the next panel we've got is that Els, I think, and the zebra and Lugosi. And then the director looks over in the bottom panel. Louis senpai, it's fine. I can get myself up. Or I can get up myself. Louis-san. And we have Louis laying in bed. And he sits up. Wait, there's one thing I need to know first. Did the audience see me fall? And of course, see, this is the kind of thing that we see he's worried about. Getting more into his character. No. When you fell, the curtain was already closed. None of the audience saw it. Good, he says, sighing. So, just for the record, it's 8 p.m. right now, and this is the infirmary. The doctor says, and that's, the tiger speaking, you have a stress fracture in your left foot, and you're not in any condition to take part in tomorrow's performance. And he looks shocked. Hey, Bill, why'd you have to say it like that? Actor team, second-year high schooler Bill, Bengal Tiger. What do you mean? I don't see how beating around the bush is going to help him. And this is Louis senpai we're talking about. But still. The head's right. You need to learn some tact. You're so insensitive. And we have all the other people talking. Yeah, Louis actually managed to get through the first day with a fracture in his foot. Oh, Louis-san, that performance was amazing. Yeah, it gave me the chills. We were having a talk about what we should do about tomorrow. Yeah. But we don't have any ideas, even though we came here to see you. What's this, he thinks. They're taking pity on me. But we can't just cancel the second performance, you know? So, hey, stop it. Why are you all pitying me? He thinks as he is gripping his bedsheets. Stop it. We're going to find a stand-in for you, so you can take your time resting. Says Lugosi. Hey. Is my broken foot an excuse to treat me like a defenseless creature? Says Louis, interrupting them all. No, we weren't. Don't break down. Calm down, he thinks. I'm Louis. I'm always calm and collected. Sorry. I'm fine. And I love this, how he's kind of always putting on a play as an actor. Always playing the character of Louis. Because he wants to be the strongest. Bill, I want you to be my stand-in for tomorrow. You'll be playing as Adler. Do you think you're up for it? And then he gets really excited. Do you really think I can do it? I love the little sparkles in the panel. Yes, of course. You're a distinguished actor in the team. You're a distinguished actor in the team. And most of all, I've taken a liking to your courage for informing me of my condition without any needless consideration. Whoa, it shall be you. And now we're seeing him playing the role. But I like this. I like that out of everything, he respected the guy who didn't take pity on him and treat him like a defenseless creature who told him outright. So now we have Bill playing Adler. Yep, he says, lifting the mask up. I'm really counting on you, Bill. You need to work really hard for the next 2 hours, says the director. Don't worry about me. I've already memorized all of Adler's movements and lines. You should be more worried about him. Lugosi, you think you can do it? And what is with this aura around Lugosi? Your role is just a mook with 2 small lines. I've done the same role, and let me tell you, it is easy. You've got nothing to worry about. He puts a shoulder around Lugosi, who just is not the type to be up on stage. This is a strange turn of events. Bill was one of the 3 actors who played as mooks, but since he was given the role for Adler, there was one less actor to play as a mook. And then we see the stage crew. What are we supposed to do? There's no one in the dance and actor team who can be a substitute. Can you find someone who looks similar to you who has the time to spare? Maybe someone in the stage crew. And they look over to the stage crew. I've been in the drama club for 4 years, but this is the first time I had to be an actor. You should know how we're supposed to move since you always saw the action scene from your spotlight. Why don't we take it easy? Says Bill. I like Bill as a character already, too. This isn't good. I have slow reflexes, he says. And then he instinctively reacts and blocks when he gets swung at. Wow. Oh. Nice. Haha, now that's the power of a gray wolf. You look happy, says Lugosi. Hey, look. And the other bird guys are looking over. Of course I'm happy. I never thought there'd be a day where I could go all out on stage, says Bill. They are practicing, right? Yeah, they're just taking it really seriously. Hey, Lugosi, there's no real reason that carnivores like us shouldn't be allowed to stand out. Tomorrow, I'll finally get to show everyone. And this is showing that on stage he's always been holding back because Lewis was an herbivore, but now he doesn't feel that need with Lugosi. That if strong animals live strong, they can shine like stars. And I love that while he's saying that, we have a panel of Lewis. You're a wolf, and I'm a tiger. There won't be any false pretense in our fight scene. Tomorrow's performance is going to be a blast. Let's do our best. Yeah, we're both carnivores. I'd like to know where his positive attitude comes from, thinks Lugosi. Lugosi-kun. Hey there, are you done rehearsing? Hey, Els. Yeah, it is. I guess you're done practicing with the dance team, huh? Yeah, let's walk back together. I like this. Els is going to be recurring. Phew. There have been nothing but accidents lately, but I think the performance tomorrow will go great. I think so too. Bill's an incredible guy. I'm sure it'll be great. You're incredible too, she says. Bill likes to act brave, but I think he's actually really nervous. When he was encouraging you, he was probably directing those words at himself so he can make it through the performance. That's why I want you to support him tomorrow in the best way you can. I'll cheer you both on. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. And we have him silhouetted against the night sky, similar to the first time the two of them were meeting. Wow, you can smile. Lugosi-kun. What? Yeah, like any other guy. Someday, you'll be acknowledged by everyone. You're easily misunderstood, but everyone's sure to see you as the friendly wolf you really are. Make the performance a great one. See you tomorrow. And I like that she's kind of cheering him up because she was the first person that we saw in the current story, at least, to see him for who he was. In the best way I can, huh? He thinks. I mean, I'm sure other characters have, but we just didn't see it in the actual story itself. Like, probably some of the other wolves, maybe like his roommates like Jack and the hyena, whose name I forget. But tomorrow, I think I'll just do what I can. And then that's it for 13. I like 13. I like that we got some more L's, we got more development for Lugosi, and we got a lot of development for Bill, who is not really a new character, because we've seen him, I think, since the very beginning, but this is the first time he's really been focused on and actually named. So I like this. I like it a lot. And now, I guess we'll actually get their showdown during the performance. So we had Chapter 14, Scent of the Holy Grail, and this is... There were other... there were other covers that I've liked before, but this one might actually be the best, just because the artwork of both of the hands looks really, really cool. And I love how it has all three of them, the sort of strongest three of the group that we've seen. That's really... I like that cover a lot for 14. Wow, who would have thought that on the day of the performance you'd come check on me, says Bill, looking in the mirror. Are you here to encourage me, give me some useful advice? Or maybe... And it looks like it's, what is it, Lewis on crutches. Or maybe, did you come here to discourage me? That's a good panel as well. Just kidding. Huh, that's funny. I'm totally fine. I'll make sure I'll portray Adler in the way you've always done it. I won't let the audience leave their seats. Maybe they'll think that a tiger Adler isn't so bad. It's going to be a full house today, says Lewis. It will be your duty to sway the hearts of thousands of animal students of diverse species. So there are thousands of students just seeing this one play. So the school is massive. We've seen before that it's pretty massive when we saw the big panel of the whole thing, I think once. But still. Such is the curse of bearing the role of Adler. If you allow that curse to completely crush your heart, you'll surely break more than just a leg. Well, let me get that for you, says Bill, opening the door for him. Again, doing something for him, making him feel weak. This might not be a good move on Bill's part. This is just on a whim, but there's this good seat that I want to show you. I'll take you there. You're pretty clever. I'd be glad if you could teach that wolf a lesson or two. Is it me, or have you been paying a lot of attention to Lugosi lately, says Bill. I just can't help but hate him. He's forcing himself to be a nobody. It's a disgusting insult for a deer like me. Ah, I like that a lot, because he's a deer born sort of toward the bottom of the food chain, so to speak, and yet he's trying his hardest to be the greatest, the strongest. And yet somebody who wouldn't have to put in that much effort to be the strongest is just laying low and living a normal life. But you're the polar opposite of him. You probably find his behavior to be amusing. Well, I definitely wouldn't want to live like a nobody. And the two of them are still talking. I feel happy from the bottom of my heart that I was born a tiger. Unlike Lugosi, I have the makings of a large breed carnivore. This is it. Did you sleep well? Well, a little bit. 30 minutes left till the performance. And then, he locks eyes with Lugosi backstage. What's up, Lugosi? Ha, sorry. Me and Lewis-san were kind of talking behind your back. You don't mind, right? And they still keep staring at him. Okay, maybe you do. But we still gotta make this performance a good one, okay? What? This is weird, even for you. Bill, what? Oh, wait. 30 minutes till the performance. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the bathroom then. And he sort of avoids Lugosi there. Sorry, I'll be out for a bit, he says, walking behind him. We have 30 minutes left. I'll be right back, he says, chasing after him. Going to the bathroom together. Well, aren't they carefree? Nah, it looked like Lugosi was chasing him. Wait, was that... what was that, really? Didn't it feel kind of scary? Lugosi's chasing him. Why'd you follow me all the way to the restroom? You coming on to me? Why don't you take it slow and give me a love letter first? I noticed it when you entered the wing. What do you have? And then he's smiling nervously. I guess nothing passes through a large breed canine's nose. What, you want some too, he says? What is that? It's rabbit blood. And then Lugosi is shocked. Oh, and this is obvious, but it ain't blood from a student. There was this old tiger who's kind of a punk who gave it to me. Told me to use it when I needed it. And this is the time to use it, right? So, there's no problem. Whoa, and then I like this, because Lugosi thinks of Haru, and he's like pushing on to him towards the wall. Hear me out, will you? You weren't like this in our rehearsal. So, I like that he's using the blood, and I guess blood is kind of used in doping means in this universe. since they're not allowed to eat actual real meat. But Lugosi obviously isn't really standing for this. Lugosi, you've got it easy, living life in the shadows, but I can't be like you. This is justified doping. You wouldn't understand because you never had to deal with pressure in your life. Bill. He's right. And I like that Lugosi thinks he's right. Lugosi, why don't you ever... I can't talk back to him. Utilize your own strength. And he remembers what he was told by Lewis. I'm grateful to you. What? I'm not going to start a fight in the bathroom. I'm finally ready to go on stage. I'm tired of running away, he thinks. We'll meet on stage, Bill. I'll make you pay. So, this... Could he ruin the entire play by, like, going off script and beating him in a fight, but making himself stand out as a star? Or is he going to make himself stand out as a star just, like, by being the better actor? But either way, it makes me think that he's going to come out as a shining star and get all this attention that he doesn't really want. But he's just doing it right now in the moment because he's pissed off and wants to sort of get one over on Bill. Because he does not go for this whole doping using the blood of other creatures thing. But yeah, either way, that's it for 14. And wow, I read through 2 really, really quickly. But it was another really good one. Liking Bill a little bit less now. I think he's a good character, really developed. I like how he seems like he says, I have all the makings of a large breed carnivore, but at the same time, he's nervous enough about himself, or what's the word? Sort of unconfident? I don't know. In himself enough that he would think he needs to dope using the blood of rabbits. But either way, Chapter 15, Warm Proof of Kinship. And I like this cover as well of Lugosi. Good grief. This sweat. Don't forget, it's because of the heat, right? I am Adler the Reaper. And then we have a cough. Someone coughed, and the spirits of water and fire have fallen into my hands. Okay. So he's up on stage, going through everything, and it seems like everyone's kind of unimpressed. I'm on stage, gotta calm down. I can sense one of those wretches coming to us. We must run away now. Is he alright? He looks kinda nervous, says the director, and we have Best Girl Shira there. Well, he's doing fine considering this is Lewis's role. The pressure must be unbearable. Where's Lugosi? He's supposed to come in soon. Bill, you shouldn't pay attention to the audience. They're only here to see Lewis. You can't blame them for being a little disappointed. Hey, that Adler isn't Lewis-on, is it? No, he isn't. He doesn't have antlers. Huh? What is this? Where's Lewis-on? I guess I'll take a few pictures. We have the girl we saw before with the camera. Hey, we weren't told about this. Yeah. Why though? Let's just see this. Could be interesting. For some unknown reason, someone other than Lewis, probably a carnivore, is playing Adler. The audience is filled with confusion and disappointment. Don't think this is good enough to be on the school paper. And that journalist girl is writing. What? And we have the director and Shiro looking over. Lugosi? Oh wow, they really did a good job at making you look intimidating. How do you, Bill, feel? And he just walks past the director without even looking at him. If you think the red blood you drank counts as justified doping, there you are, foul spirit. Then, show me your enhanced performance. And Bill looks shocked. I'll crush every part of it. And we see Lugosi walking on stage as the thug. Man, the art is so good. Haha, he looks mad. Thanks, Bill. I will show you the way to the other world. I'm the one who should be mad, he thinks. It's because of you that I'm acting off kilter. Your regrets shall... And then Lugosi goes in for a large left swing. Does he actually hit him? I think Bill dodged. Or was he actually hit? And then everyone looks shocked. It looks like he actually hit him. Yeah, he knocked him off his feet. And Bill collapses onto the ground. Hey, are you crazy? He thinks. What's wrong with you? Hey, stop it, we're in the middle of a performance. I told you I'd make you pay, Bill. Somebody stop him, says Shira. Why don't you stop him, says the director. And then he just punches Bill in the face and knocks off the mask. And Shira looks shocked. No, I can't. And then Lugosi punches him again. Damn it, what the hell is going on? The audience is getting more immersed than they were before. What's going on? What is that? Who is that wolf? Oh no, what did he just punch him? Is this part of the play? That didn't happen yesterday. And then the journalist girl gulps. This is kind of scary. Oh, but it's kind of cool too. He's still punching him. Wow, what is going on? What in the world happened in the drama club? Everyone's getting overwhelmed by that wolf's malice. This will make a wonderful scoop. And then Bill finally catches one of his fists. That's far enough, Lugosi. We see he has a black eye and a bloody nose. Are you trying to be a hero? Do you think you're the perfect carnivore? And he stands up. That can't be true. I can tell. You smelled the blood of a rabbit before, haven't you? And Bill whispers to him on stage. You wouldn't have reacted so strongly from it otherwise, right? And he's thinking about Haru. Did you injure a rabbit? Or maybe kill one? Calm yourself, comrade. We will surely understand one another. Something warm. Damn it. I feel... Accept it. It's proof of our kinship. Matching stripes from one predator to another. And his back gets scratched very deeply and torn. So Bill getting his revenge. Man, the art that chapter was at another level from what it's been lately. And that was just such good character work. Because it's like, of course now Lugosi's going to get more fame and attention than he ever would have wanted. And it was all out of like sort of righteous indignation from him, kind of. He was just angry over the way that things had gone with that blood. And now Bill has gotten revenge right up there on stage too. And if they're following the script, he's going to end up winning at least this sort of fake fight, half fake, half real fight. So I'm just confused and I want to read chapter 16. So instead of talking a bunch, I want to get into what I actually want to read. So now we have Lugosi bleeding. It's proof of our kinship. His terrifying words resonate in my ear. I see. Matching stripes from one predator to another. The blood seeping from my back is the same as his. It's unmistakably the blood of a carnivore. Chapter 16, Burning Retribution. And now Lugosi's back is all sliced open. Lukewarm, helpless, heartbreaking. This blood. Lugosi, you can't stand any longer, can you? Has caused me nothing but grief. Give up. If you let yourself fall down, the show can still go on. And see, I like as well that he's lamenting being born as a carnivore, because whereas the herbivores all think we're helpless, the carnivores could kill us whenever, it's like with the Haru thing where everyone's scared of her even though she's just a tiny rabbit. With him, he's this big carnivore, but the way he feels because he's a big carnivore is helpless and lukewarm and heartbreaking. So, I really like that. That again, it's like the role reversal of the pain that he's going through being a carnivore, whereas the herbivores are feared in a societal sense, kind of. Give up. If you let yourself fall down, the show can still go on. Okay? Oh, sad wolf. And then he drops him, and Lugosi falls. Accept your fate. I'm the lead actor, he whispers. Lugosi, you'll pay a big price for embarrassing me on stage. I have to look good while finishing you off, he whispers. Then tears the bandages off of him. Steps on Lugosi's stomach. And then you look like you're having fun. Lewis steps on stage with a sword. And then Bill is shocked. This tragedy is over. Sorry, I'm putting you back as one of the mooks, he whispers. That's a more fitting role for you. And he puts the Mask of Adler on. Lewis-senpai, why? What's the problem? The original actor is back. Lugosi, leave everything to me, he whispers. Don't let the audience see your back. All right. Yeah, and we have Shira cheering from backstage. Lewis-san, it's the real Adler. It's Lewis-san, he's so cool. Lewis. I shall now tell you, stray cat. Adler the Reaper knows everything about your evil deeds. Oh, I dare you to take a drink of my blood. Only then will you become a true Reaper. Well, what is it? There is no need for a fake. And I love this this way that Lewis looks is so fearful and terrifying. Damn, you serious? I've been completely disposed of, he thinks. The second performance became an extraordinary success, and Bill runs off. And the one who was responsible, can you stand, young man, was none other than Lewis-san. You are fine, he says, reaching out his hand. You were in the right. And again, I like this, that Lewis is the one telling Lugosi that he was right to do everything he did. Lewis-san picked me up with this slender hand, as if saying, get on your feet. The cheers won't stop. I wonder what they think. And he pulls Lugosi up. About this performance. And then we cut ahead and we see Shira. The performance was a success, on the outside at least. The audience was really happy and left the building all satisfied, but the fight of yours scared the hell out of us. If you don't make us understand what happened out there, the Herbivore members won't be able to associate with you two anymore. And we have the one crane, flamingo, ostrich. That's probably what it is, the ostrich-looking guy bandaging Lugosi. I'm fine though, since I'm busy stopping the blood. It looked like Lugosi started the fight. Why? Yeah, I did. I can't say, he says, and Bill remains quiet. I don't get it. You're normally so quiet. You're both carnivores. Try talking to each other, says Shira. Lewis looked absolutely livid. He left from the rear entrance right after the performance ended, says the director guy. You two need to see Lewis right now. What? Us two? Yeah, you two. Go thank and apologize to him. If you don't get this over with, we'll all avoid contact with you, says Shira, still scolding them. Hey, don't glare at each other, and don't you start fighting right when you leave. So the two of them go walking back. Hey, Lugosi, says Bill. What? Why didn't you tell them that I drank the rabbit's blood? What's your game? They don't need to know that. The real problem is that Lewis seems to know, considering what he said when he was on stage. Lewis-senpai. Well, shit, he might as well tell everyone. Oh, and my swollen eye is getting worse and worse. And I won't be able to wear my suspenders for a while. It'll hurt my back. You'll be fine with saggy pants. Hey, Lugosi, your punches really hurt. But you didn't pummel me just so I could scratch you. I can tell. You pummeled me 'cause you wanted to feel like you were in the right. I could tell from how desperate your punches were. I don't know what kind of attachment you have towards rabbits, but there's no use fighting it. We're carnivores. We both have the same makings. Whoa, and then Lugosi pulls him over to the side. Or no, he pushes him over to the side and walks past him. Then you'd better scratch me some more. I can't be the same as you if my body isn't covered by stripes. What? What the hell's with that attitude? You sheep in wolf's clothing? Whatever, quit following me. What do you mean? We're going together to apologize, damn it. So I like that we have kind of a rivalry now between the two of them. And that's the end of Volume 2. Now we have... Okay, we got through 4 chapters super quick, so I'm actually going to be able to... let's read all of this side stuff for the end of Volume 2 here. The creation of Lewis. Key points, feminine looks, great attention to the horns, particularly their balance. How I treat Lewis. Right now I think Lewis is the most difficult character to draw, not because of his intricate design, but because of his character. He's very different from Lugosi in that there's practically nothing I can sympathize about him, which makes me anxious whenever I draw him. However, when I draw him in a more humane and vulnerable light, I find him easier to draw, and my apathy for him decreasing. For me, he's a character that must be treated with special care. Sometime I'd like to continue drawing him the way I always have, and then reveal his true nature out of the blue. name origin and character design. I based his name off of Louis, so it should be Louis then, probably Louis the 14th, mainly to portray his image of a rich person from a wealthy family. As for his design, I made it so he looked the exact opposite of Lugosi, with his traditional good looks, stylish quirks, and his tendency to raise his chin up, likely to portray his desire not to be looked down at. Also, he wears his jacket most of the time, surely because he's always conscious about his outward appearance. How does he put on his clothes? Deer clothes are made to be stretchy, like very stretchy. The necklines can stretch to any size. So name, he's 18, and then just the normal stuff. Okay, cool. He's 5'6", interesting, and likes celery. Okay. Lugosi's possession check, student ID card. Let me see, Cherryton School. Okay, approved by the headmaster. Alright. Worn out backpack that was used since middle school. Nail file since he started, says nail file he started walking with ever since the events of chapter 11. Pouch wallet. Unbranded pencil case recently bought. Water bottle with a wide neck for Lugosi's large mouth. Educational material. Tissue and handkerchief. A book Lugosi likes. And the book is Beatles Are Amazing. The watch Lugosi uses when he's in the drama club. Okay, that's really cool. I like that a lot. So now we've made it through the entire first 16 chapters, the first 2 volumes. So I'm excited. Next time, in 2 weeks' time, we'll go through 17, 18, 19, and 20. But that's it. I enjoyed reading this. I had a lot of fun with it. So I guess if you liked the video, and comment down there to tell me what you thought of the chapters. Subscribe for more Beastars, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us there, then just ask and I can give you a link to the Discord. So yeah, Promised Neverland next week and Beastars again the week after that. So that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and we'll see you all next time.